Capricorn, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and see what is happening in your world. And your near future. You know what? They are all relevant. Okay. So what else do you need to know? What else is influencing this? Wow. Okay. Okay, so Capricorn, you are actually showing up at the bottom of the deck here. So this devil energy, this is a lot of patterns that need to be broken. There's something here about some sort of pattern. There's some sort of self-limiting behavior that is kind of front and center on your mind. And when I look at your current energy, so 10 of Swords, this is the end of a painful chapter. 5 of Wands, that was just filled with obstacles and challenges. It just caused you a lot of pain. And it's like, why do I keep going through this? How do I stop this cycle of madness? How do I get myself out of this pattern? How do I break it? And so what the universe wants you to focus on here is this 2 of Wands energy. And so this is about seeing the potential in a situation and acting. Not every situation requires you to act on it. So really be discerning, figure out what it is that truly aligns with you and what you want. That's what you need to act on. So I'll just use this hypothetical because it's coming to me. So if you're somebody who is actively trying to date and you're talking to a bunch of people, let's say that you're male and you're talking to a bunch of women, and you decide to pursue each one of them, but you know upfront instinctually that not every one of you're not interested in all of them. There's red flags with this one, and maybe there's some green flags with this one, but maybe in general, you kind of have an idea as to what type of person is going to be a good fit for you. And so rather than give them all a chance, go after the ones that make sense to you. Go after the ones that you could actually see yourself with, developing a relationship with, that kind of align with who you are and your values and all of those things. And just, you don't need to give everybody attention. You don't need to respond to everybody in a way that says, hey, let's meet up or something like that. That's the hypothetical that's coming through to me. So take it as it resonates, because I was definitely getting it from the male perspective. And I know I get a lot of women who watch this channel. So looking here in the past energy, 3 of Swords, this is connected to heartbreak. There could have been a third party situation. But what this is telling me is, again, there was something about this relationship here in the past. You saw the red flags, but decided to either ignore them or think that you could move past them, whatever it is, or that this person was going to be different from what you've had before, or maybe how this person behaved in their past. Maybe this person always told you, you know what, I was in a marriage and the person cheated, or I cheated. And that would be an instance of thinking, well, yeah, they did there, but they're not going to with me. But lo and behold, they end up doing that. And it's that kind of situation where you thought you would be different in the relationship, or this person would be different with you. And then everything kind of worked out exactly the way that it was always going to work out, because you are who you are. You're not going to be different in the relationship, and that person, same thing. And so that's where you need to be more discerning about the person that you're choosing, or the relationships that you're forming, the energy that you're allowing into your life. And when I see here in your strength position, so this is, in this deck, it's called the Creatrix. It's actually the High Priestess. So this is about trusting your instincts. This is about really manifesting exactly what it is that you want here. So when you see the potential in a situation, take the steps necessary to make that a reality. Not everything needs to be a reality. You don't need to pursue everything here. And when I look in your near future, so I had 3 different cards come out. And so one is the Hanged Woman, so Hanged Man. This is about some sort of pause, being able to see things from a different perspective. And that's exactly what's happening here with the 5 of Cups. And with the Four of Cups here, and so even though the relationship didn't work out, you're starting to see things much more clearly. You are given this opportunity to really take that 30,000 foot view and understand, why did it end? Why was it never going to work? What happened here? That's what you're doing. That's kind of this process that you're going through right now. This is actually the Libra eclipse that is happening on the 25th. This is coming through pretty loudly in your cards. Libra is all about relationships. And so from your perspective, you're trying to understand your role within relationships and the relationships that you pursue, those types of relationships. This is what's changing for you, is you're changing. The type of relationship that you want is changing. The person that you're going to call in is changing. And how the universe really shaped this situation. So with the Nine of Swords, this is that ending. This is the closing of the chapter. There was something about this that just didn't sit right with you. And so it brought this feels a lot like triggers, anxiety, maybe even some sleepless nights, headaches. Something about this whole situation just didn't sit right with you anyway. And so the universe was really highlighting that to you, probably made it more pronounced with this person than maybe it needed to be in order for you to see what was happening. Four of Pentacles, this is about focusing on yourself, really grounding yourself, getting back to your own stability so that you can take better steps going forward. Sitting in your hopes or fears, we do have the Three of Wands. And so this is about being patient, trusting the process. Definitely trusting the process here, because this is about a journey. And so you understand that. I mean, as a Capricorn, you're very much let me come up with a long-term goal. Let me create the steps to get there. And I don't expect anything to happen overnight. Definitely coming through as kind of a hope, like you want this journey to be successful. You want to pursue exactly what you want here. And I am seeing some sort of offer of a commitment here showing up in your potential outcome. So Ace of Pentacles. I'll find out more when I clarify, because it feels a lot like you're going to be ready for your next relationship. And I know that feels very sudden, especially for a Capricorn. But there's something very sudden about this eclipse and that realization that's going to hit you. So let's get some additional detail here. So with the Ten of Swords and the Five of Wands, I'm getting the Lover's energy. Yeah, you're healing from old patterns. That's exactly what's coming to the surface right now for you. Old relationship patterns. Two of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Use your experience to figure out what matters to you. You're not new to this. You know exactly what you want. So when you see something that is worth your while, pursue that. You don't need to give everything a chance. With this Three of Swords in your past, so Hierophant, Seven of Cups. So this was some sort of relationship where there might have been other options. I mean, that Three of Swords is coming through, Seven of Cups is coming through. So this person might have kept you as an option, maybe never really wanted to commit to you, or maybe you didn't really want to commit to this other person. You might have said that you did, but then your actions didn't align, or this other person's words and actions didn't align, because I'm definitely getting a disconnect between the Hierophant and the Seven of Cups. Like, yes, I want this relationship, but I also have my foot one foot out the door, if I could get that out. And if you keep doing that, and whether it's you or the other person, if it is you that's doing that you always have this expectation that things aren't going to work out, then you've doomed the relationship before it's ever really started. That's part of this pattern that needs to be healed. With the High Priestess, the Creatrix, I am getting the Five of Pentacles here. And so trust that you don't need to go after everything here. That's exactly what this Five of Pentacles is saying. It's okay to leave some things, what you might view as an opportunity. It's okay not to explore every single opportunity. They're not all meant for you. Part of your lesson here is to really figure out what matters. Yeah, so with that Hanged Man, with the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups, I am getting the Page of Swords here, and so there's a lot of clarity coming to the situation. There's a lot of change in circumstances coming through here. So let's get the Four of Pentacles. We have Judgment. Oh, and that's interesting, because in this Four of Pentacles, there is the Scales. So this is about balance coming into your life. This is about final decision. If you were married to somebody in the past and that person cheated on you, this would indicate some sort of divorce, some sort of finality to the situation. With the Nine of Swords, I'm getting the Queen of Wands. And so really trying to rise above what happened here, really picking yourself up. The universe is giving you this opportunity to really pick yourself up and start again. Step out of your comfort zone. Take the risk. With the Three of Wands, I'm getting the Magician. Because you want what you want. Like, you have a very good idea on exactly what your hopes and dreams are. And so it's about trusting the process. It's about removing all of this, these current behaviors that are preventing you from getting what you want. With the Ace of Pentacles, I am getting the Six of Pentacles. And so it did feel like you. And so you're going to be ready at the end of this journey to open yourself up. Be ready for the type of commitment that you're looking for, something that's very balanced. I do see with the Six of Pentacles that you're going to be very generous. This comes from a place of feeling balanced. And so love to see where that's going. So Capricorn, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Take care.